far as easing using the bus, there are brochures that are very simple to use. For instance, this is one for the Husky Line, and in it, it shows the route of the bus, all the stops, outbound to Gorham from Portland, and then inbound into Portland. And I have found that the bus always leaves right on the time that it specifies here for that particular stop. And the brochures are available on the bus.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. I'm nervous. I've never been on it. Hi. I'm a senior, so
75 cents. Okay, so you can put them right in there.
I bet you couldn't guess that I was a senior.
Never.
Of course not.
I love it when people cry me. Perfect. Thank you very much. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I picked up, I had my trash. Is there a place I can?
There is a trash can right there.
Oh, thank you. This is priority seating for seniors. We have some seniors who are not seniors. And they've taken these seats. But if a senior should come on and need a seat, I know that these people would get on.
It's okay to sit in these seats, but if somebody gets on the seat who needs to sit in the seat, then you should give the seat up, definitely.
I'm just curious about folks who are on the bus. If, have you ridden before on the bus?
No, I have not.
Well, what do you think so far?
I think it's great, the air conditioning.
Yes, today especially for those of you who are watching this on a cold day, it's hot today.
All our buses are air conditioned, and yes, there is Wi-Fi. The password's up there, yeah.
And it's good and clear. I've used it. Are there docks to charge your
Yes, there are actually. They're a little hard to find, but they're under some of the seats on the newer buses. This is one of our newer buses, the Husky Line.
This is a direct line into Westbrook. Some of us are going into Westbrook to have lunch.
That's right.
So we decided to come this way rather than to take our cars. This guy has ridden on the bus a lot of times, a lot of places, and he's very efficient, he says. Now, he's able to find out where the buses are because all the buses have all of the schedules. And we happen to be on the Husky Line, so you would look for the Husky
I think the Husky Lines are on the side.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say it's not there. There it is.
So two of our routes are express routes. The Husky Line and our Breeze route are express routes, and what that means is there aren't as many stops. So by not having as many stops, it's a quicker ride. Because most of our local routes have stops every quarter mile or so, but the Husky and Breeze just have the limited stops.
How do we know where the stops are? Like, how do I know I'll be coming up on a stop? If this is my first time on a bus, how would I know where the stop is?
So on the express routes, the stops are all marked.
Okay.
Yeah. On the local routes, there's so many of them, but they're every quarter mile.
Oh.
So
okay, that's good to know.
That's where they are, and all of our bus stop signs look the same, and they have the route number on the bus stop sign, and that route number on the bus stop sign will match the route number on the top of the bus. It's called the destination sign. Another thing you could do is you could go to the SMTT tracker, and you could look up the route, and all of the bus stops are numbered on that. SMTT tracker. SMTTtracker.com. And that URL is also on a sign at every bus stop.
So this you can do on your phone, and then you
can do that on your phone. Yeah. You can also text to see when your next bus stop's coming.
Okay. So. Well, I noticed we have a few other people on the bus. I just wanted to ask, why do you use the bus when you could use your car?
So we don't have to drive to Portland.
Yes, you don't have to worry about parking in Portland, and it's just as fast and very convenient.
And we're going to use it like when you want to go to the symphony. because you go to the symphony, you gotta pay $15 to park for, what, 3 hours maybe?
Yeah.
Take the bus, it costs you $3.
Well, I should add that if you wanted to go, say, take a ferry, Casco Bay Line's ferry, I think if you wanted to do that for several hours or all day, it'd be like $30. And so what you could do is you could take, you know, this bus into Portland and you know, take another bus or walk to the ferry terminal and, you know, go out on the islands and spend the day, and then, you know, you've saved a lot of money, and then you just come back home. We actually have frequent service on the Husky Line, so it's very convenient to Gorham residents, as you know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How about students that go back and forth on this bus? Do they have to pay that $1.50 every time they?
So Metro has a partnership agreement with USM, and so all students have to do is show their ID card. But the Husky Line is available for everybody. I mean, so Gorham residents, we're hoping to get more Gorham residents to take the Husky Line, because it's not just for students, it's for everybody. It's public transportation for everybody.
It's very convenient for seniors who might need assistance. You said that the bus driver will even help.
Yep,
And,
yep. And all of our buses have ramps. Wheelchairs, shopping carts, baby carriages are allowed on the bus. The one thing we always ask, though, is to not block the aisle. So baby carriages need to be collapsed. Take the baby out first, I always say. But don't block the aisle. That's really important. So
We've only been on the bus for about 5 minutes, and we're very close to where we want to get off.
And the bus driver always announces when you get to the stop, which stop it is.
Westbrook Hub.
How do you like it so far,
And so if
Christy?
you didn't pull the cord, she wouldn't stop.
that's right. Unless there's somebody else who's waiting there. Yeah. So yeah, you need to pull the cord. Definitely. I mean, if somebody else is waiting there, yeah, but because we have a lot of stops, not necessarily on this route,
Yeah.
but they can't stop at every single stop. So you need to pull the cord.
Now that the bus has stopped, you can get up.
Get off, it's so nice. Get my schedules on right now. Thank you.
This is called the Westbrook Hub. And when I've used this hub before, I've taken a number 3 bus, and that takes me into the mall. You just wait here for the bus to come along, and it will come along shortly, and you get right on. You don't have to go anywhere. You just stand here and wait for the number 3 bus, and you'll see that on the sign over there, that this is the stop for the number 3 bus, the number 4 bus, and the Husky Line. H is for the Husky Line. Okay, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're gonna walk to Portland Pie.
Okay. What a good idea. Yeah. See, you can sit over there if you. I think we should have a rope hitching us all together.
I'll hang on to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the umbrella for the tour guide.
And a rope.
How much more time do we have?
Well,
Let's check the schedule.
oh okay, but you know, we can also look on the cell phone.
We can check out the transit app. Yeah, so basically what it says is we have 13 more minutes. Actually, we have 17 more minutes.
So we have plenty of time.
USM Portland to Gorham. It's now 16. It's counting down, yes.
Well, thank you. Then we don't have to hurry. We can enjoy.
No, we've got a
this.
little time, and
We have 1 piece of pizza left.
we do. Yes, we do.
We're not going to leave it. What's wrong with it? Bag at home. Now I do have a question for Denise. about if I wanted to leave here and go to Freeport, how would I do that?
So we're in Westbrook. You would go to the Westbrook Hub, and then you would take the Husky Line down to Portland.
Okay.
And then you would get off the bus at the Elm Street Pulse in Portland.
Okay.
And then the best thing to do would be to cross the street to the Monument Square
That's easy.
stop, and then you would get on the Breeze bus.
The Breeze bus.
Yes, and it'll stop, a couple more stops in Portland, and then it'll go to Yarmouth, a couple stops, and then it'll go to Freeport, and then it'll go on to Brunswick.
Oh, so I could go all the way to Brunswick too. Oh, wow. So the Breeze, is that connected to the transit system? Is it a different, because we're on the Metro.
No, it's part of Metro's transit system. It's called the Breeze because it's its own express service.
So it's different from the Husky Line.
Yep, and the Husky Line's also an express service.
Yes.
But the Husky Line is also a local service, so it's a regular fare, whereas the Breeze is because it's an express service and it goes farther, it's double the fare. So instead of $1.50, it's $3 per hour.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a further distance. Now, how about transferring? Can I transfer from the Husky to the Breeze, or do I have to start over again?
You don't have to start over again. Since it is a more expensive route, you would tell the driver, I want to take the Breeze when you get on the Husky Line, and he or she'll give you a transfer. And so if you pay the full fare when you get on the Husky Line, your transfer will take care of the ride. But if you only pay, the part fare, then you'd have to pay the other fare. So you just tell the driver what you want to do if you want to take the Breeze.
So it's only one transfer.
Yes.
Wow, that's easy. That's really...
Yeah, no, it is easy. You can get all over.
The signs, when we get back to the sign, I'd like you to explain the numbers that are on it.
I can do that. It's over there, William Clark Drive.
Oh.
So this is the inbound stop. Inbound is toward Portland,
Yes.
and then the outbound stop outbound toward Gorham, and then that's the outbound stop. This is a Metro bus stop sign. You can see the H for Husky. If there were more routes that came by this stop, there would be the numbers of those routes as well. But so just the Husky Line is at this stop. And this is the outbound stop from Portland to Gorham. It also has a bus stop number 762. And you can see that this is the tracker information, stop 762. In addition to using the transit app, you could also text to see how long before the bus comes. So you would text SMTT 762 to 41411, and it'll tell you how long before the Husky bus comes. So you could find out when the bus is coming that way, or you could find out by looking at the tracker. But the schedule is always what it's trying to match, though. So always important to look at the schedule, and the schedule is right here. And you can see the route map and the schedule, and we have weekend schedule, Monday through Friday here, Saturday here, and Sunday here, outbound to Gorham, and then inbound to downtown Portland. Right now, we're going outbound to Gorham, and we're at the Westbrook Hub, and we're waiting for the 124 bus that will get us to downtown Gorham a little before 1:38. It goes to USM Gorham at 1:38. So we'll get there to downtown Gorham just a little before then. I will add that if you're waiting for the bus will stop because they see all of us here. But if you're by yourself and you want to make sure you don't miss the bus, it's always a good idea. You can do this so the bus driver sees you. But the most important thing is to look up. Don't like pay attention to your phone, and because it's very possible the driver might not know that you're waiting for the bus if you're not there looking like you want to get on the bus.
So they don't stop
They're not
Anyway.
going to stop at every single stop unless they see someone at the stop waiting to get on the bus, or somebody is on the bus wanting to get off the bus. Yeah.
Channel 8 News?
I got one with you the other day.
Can I use the transfer more than once?
No. So when you board the bus, if you need to take another bus to where you're going, you can ask for a transfer. Then when you get on the second bus, you use the transfer. Transfers have a limited time that they're available, and they cannot be used for a return trip.
So they take the transfer away from you when you get when
On
you
the
use
second
it.
bus, yeah. Keeping that in mind, though, we are in 2020. We're going to be introducing a whole new fare system where we will have a 90-minute pass instead of a transfer. We will also have smart cards, and we'll have mobile applications. So it'll be a lot easier,
Tell
and
me
there'll be a
about
lot
the
of
smart
options.
card. How's that going to
So
work?
smart cards you'll be able to purchase at retail outlets and put money on them and use them just like you do gift cards. And you'll be able to get them in a lot of different places, including our Metro Pulse at Elm
Can you
Street.
refill that?
And you
know?
can refill them,
So it's
yeah.
More like Easy Pass.
Well, yeah, it'll be like, in some other transit systems where you can put money on your card. And then a mobile app, you'll be able to do the same thing. You'll be able to, have an account, put money on it, and so when you get on the bus, you'll be able to just tap your phone. Now, this isn't until early next year, so
Right.
for now, we still have our paper
Fun to
tickets.
think about it, though.
Yes, and we'll always take cash,
Oh, okay, and you have to have the exact cash.
unless you want to make a donation to Metro. Yes.
Okay. A tip to the driver or no? Does it make a sound when you pull it?
Huh?
I don't think maybe I heard it's like a little ding.
Yeah.
Ding.
Little ding.
Thank you. Thank you.
We just had a wonderful lunch at Portland Pie thanks to our Metro representative, Denise Beck, and we appreciate it. It was a great time, a chance for all of us to ride on the bus and learn how to use it. Christine is from my church. I know her. We walk on Wednesday nights together. Maybe we'll ride the bus. Christine Southard. This is Dawn Cross. I already introduced Denise, and then we have John and Shelby Zahner. And I'm Ginny Wilder Cross, and thank you for joining us.